Hey man, y'all see what's going on? Kendrick revealed how Drake became hip hop's song Colonizer. Shout out to MOXY approved for the video. And in light of the Kendrick and Drake beef, we're gonna go deeper into how, of course, Kendrick many calling out Drake, calling him a colonizer throughout Not Like Us. So I'm pretty sure MOXY's about to go ahead and dissect that, break it down. So let's get into it, man.
In Kendrick Lamar's song, Not Like Us, one of the last lines in the third verse summarizes what many would say equates to Drake's entire career.
No, you're not a colleague, you a colonizer.
But this bar would soon reveal to be much deeper than previously perceived.
We will not rest until our target is met.
In Kendrick's historic groundbreaking concert, The Pop-Out Show, he shook up hip-hop by making a prolific statement.
I ain't seen him yet. Give me Tupac, read back, and I might give you a little respect. Remember?
Drake's so lame, bro. For that shit, it's like collecting hip hop memorabilia. First, he got the Tupac ring. Then he had the Pusha T mic. Then he got Pharrell and his chains and shit. It's just lame. It just goes back into how Rick Ross was calling him a white boy. It's just not only just the colonizer shit, just being not like us, man. The entire theme of not like us. Black, we don't do that. No, what?
Tupac's crown jewels, purchased by Drake, would turn out to be one of a few hip-hop rare artifacts owned by a Canadian Jewish man who was bent on getting his hands on as much significant.
I keep forget he's not even American, bro. He's Canadian. I keep forget, man. Lame ass Canadian ass nigga.
Cultural memorabilia as possible, plundering documents, precious metals, and even masters in an effort to become hip-hop's very own colonizer. Though none of these items are stolen, the anger in his ownership of these items is just the same. In his video, Family Matters, Drake could be seen wearing a chain with what looks like an engagement ring attached to it. Rumors would arise, could it possibly be the engagement ring of Kendrick's fiancée, Whitney? Some would claim this to be true, while most deemed it all cap.
Man, come on.
The truth.
Come on. How the fuck could he even get that? Like, nah.
Of where it came from is actually more intriguing than the lies. In the 19th century,
Hey, that boy good, boy. That boy good, but he got me on the edge of my toes, man. The truth is, ooh, got the cuts and the edits and all that shit. Okay, I see you, boy.
In the 19th century, there were stories of a diamond from India with over 100 carats illuminated with beauty. The Koh-i-Noor Diamond was first discovered by Shah Jahan. The owners would change as invaders and empires would rise and fall, usually symbolized by their gain and loss of the diamond, till the message of his glamour would make it to England, where Lord Dalhousie would set his sights on obtaining it. England at the time was one of the most brutal colonial empires. They would mark the Koh-i-Noor Diamond as the ultimate sign of power. In
The ultimate sign of colonization. God damn. So it went from a bunch of Indians to England. Damn, that's crazy.
49, Dalhousie would have his opportunity when the current owner, Ranjit Singh, would give up the ghost, leaving the diamond as well as the throne till his 10-year-old son, Dilip, whose mother was quickly jailed by Dalhousie until he gave up the Koh-i-Noor Diamond, which today is instilled in the UK crown jewels.
The Britishers have taken it illegally. So this doesn't need any legal action. It's just a polite reminder that you are the custodian of this diamond, right? And you should give it back to us.
This would not be.
They ain't doing that shit, man. England is not doing that shit, man. It's like that Black Panther scene. You feel me? When they was in the museum. Like, bro, That's what they known for, man. It's just like, and it sounds just like Drake. I see where he going with it too.
Only tale of plunder from an empire set on control and colonization. In South Africa, a diamond with over 3,000 carats became a target.
While the cullinan isn't the same symbol of plunder, the original stone, uncut, the size of a human heart, was mined on stolen land and gifted to King Edward VII by South Africa's colonial government.
Those diamonds there were gotten through the spilling of blood of
That's a big ass motherfucking rock. You feel me? God damn.
innocent people whose only crime was firstly that they were native to that country.
Both Indian and South African cultures, history, and struggles on display are part of a legacy of destruction.
It is very important that the previous colonizers and the current colonizers, they need to take responsibility. Otherwise, there will never be justice.
Isn't it a farce that it was Indian diamond, now they have South African diamond? So what is the difference between India and South Africa?
Oh, they're just taking everybody's shit, bro. Alright, bro. That manifest destiny shit is crazy, man. Like, my mom's a history teacher, and I'm a big history guy. So, yeah, this shit, yeah, it's crazy, man.
Not this colony, but that colony.
In 2022, Pharrell would hold an in-house auction with his new digital media company, Jupiter, placing up for sale some of the most decorated hip-hop pieces of all time. After celebrities such as Kim Kardashian and Kid Cudi were able to purchase some of the pieces, the majority of the collections ended up in the hands of Aubrey Graham. Included in this collection is a list of items such as a diamond-encrusted skateboard, a gold PSP, some yellow diamonds, which some claim to be the engagement ring worn by Drake in Family Matters. And finally, a 3-tone N.E.R.D pendant with each member of the group, which sold for a whooping $2,184,000, which now stands as the most expensive hip-hop item sold. Drake would flex this exuberant memorabilia in his video Jumbotron shit. While he claimed he was paying homage to the N.E.R.D's legend, this would come into question when he would state in the song called Meltdown, presumably speaking to Pusha T, one whom he suffered defeat in a battle to. He says,
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss, give a fuck about all of that heritage shit.
Could Drake have
You feel me? That shit lame, Drake. That shit lame as hell. You lied. And he lied about that shit too. Lying ass motherfucker.
down the legend's well-known artifact, destroying an expensive piece of history like how the English royal family decimated the Koh-i-Noor Diamonds? Well, he would answer this question once while addressing Kendrick.
You wanna take up for Pharrell? Then come get his legacy out of my house.
This line would at least confirm their existence. Do me one small favor.
That boy just be lying, man. That boy. That ain't no grown man. That's a little ass boy, man. Like, the older I get, Drake has stayed the exact same. He stayed the exact same since I was a kid. You feel me? He still, like, this shit is lame, bro. You feel me? And he only get away with that shit because most of his fans are still children, young. Nah, hopefully one day them kids gonna grow up, dog. They can see the same shit we seeing.
Do me one small favor. Before we get too far in this video, apply pressure to that subscribe button. Tupac took his jury seriously. He wore it to symbolize his struggle.
I'm trying to bring 1989 back. I was broke in 89. Plus they had me in jail for a year for a crime I didn't commit, so they locked me in chains. I'm gonna come out and turn the chains into...
In an almost fatal incident in 1994 Quad Studios, Tupac was shot 5 times while also being robbed for thousands of dollars in jewelry. While Tupac would be subsequently locked in jail for assault charges, somehow his counterpart rival was photographed with a ring and necklace Tupac was relieved of in Quad Studios. When Tupac would be released from jail, part of his redemption would be symbolized in a ring he himself designed.
It was a jeweler here in New York. Tupac.
Damn, and Drake got that motherfucker, man. Lame ass.
Signed the ring, and he had his godmother, Yasmin Fula, who was a Black Panther, fly back and forth from Los Angeles to New York with his designs, meeting with the jewelers to make sure it looked the way he wanted it to. So he very much wanted a medieval crown style. He wanted diamonds, he wanted rubies, he wanted gold, he wanted it to be elaborate. So this is the only piece that has come directly from someone close to him, where we can document the provenance. The estimate on this ring is $200,000 to $300,000. That estimate has nothing to do with the materials. I mean, it is made of gold and diamonds and rubies. But when we put estimates on unique objects, the estimate is based on the history and the provenance, the value, the importance of the piece.
The ring, it was estimated to be auctioned off for anywhere between $200,000 to $300,000. But an anonymous bidder eventually grabbed it for over $1 million. This bidder, Aubrey Graham. A question one could ask is, who did Drake bid against for this ring to where the price jumped to over $1 million, making it the holy grail of hip hop? Could it have been his determined adversary who was not willing to remain silent?
I ain't seen him yet. Give me Tupac, read back, and I might give you a new respect. Remember, hey.
In street politics, as well as hip hop, jewels has always signified strength and power, flexing, serving as crowns for those who have rose to the top in status alike. These jewels can serve as a remembrance of accomplishments achieved from a perilous start. But what?
Hey, I'm gonna for sure be rocking mine. Just wait on that shit, boy.
Happens when these items of power and significance end up in the hands of someone who does not represent the struggle of its previous owner. In the HBO hit series The Wire, a ring became an underlying story of street economics, checks and balances, where only the one truly strong enough to possess it would be able to keep the honor that came along with it. The ring would first appear when Old Face Andre's shop was robbed by Omar.
Hey, y'all want to hear something crazy? I'm born in 1998. I never once watched The Wire. Not once, man. Hey, don't jump me, dog. Don't jump me.
You heard what the boy said?
Andre, the ring's first owner, rotates and removes it in an effort to retain ownership. But that wouldn't last long. Eventually, Marlo, one of the main antagonists of the show, calmly commands Andre to hand over the ring.
Fingers swelled over the years.
Need some help? Yeah, man. You need help?
Nah, I got it.
He would fumble the ownership when Omar once again comes into the presence of the precious item, but this time capitalizes off the situation. He robs Marlo of the ring at a poker game.
This ain't over. Well, that's how you carrying the shorty.
After Omar, the next owner would become Officer Walker, a degenerate cop who would use his badge as a tool to command control of the item, different from the last two owners.
Boy, you don't know the rules of this here game. Rules? Yeah.
But fate would still reign supreme when Officer Walker was not only robbed of the ring, he was shamed as well, making a young shooter named Michael the lucky new owner. The story of the ring ends when Marlo once again sees the ring he once had in the hands of Michael, the one who would eventually replace him.
Yo, where you get that ring from? Took it from a nigga.
He questions him, but never asks for it back, understanding the ring was where it belongs with the one who represented its story. Ooh. Drake's ambition
That's cold. That's cold. Damn. That's cold, boy. It's like like a championship almost. Hey, that's
Cultural
crazy.
control goes past artifacts and jewelry. Weeks ago, Joe Budden would introduce a theory from following the money that Drake has a deal with Gamma Records, who owns the rights to Sexy Red, Four Bats, Meek Mills, and Rick Ross. And in this deal, Drake would procure a piece of ownership and publishing rights of each artist's catalog. Joe Budden would get a chance to interview the CEO of Gamma Records, Larry Jackson.
My wild theory was that Drake had to have some type of hand in Gamma, which is why he's promoting Ross albums and Sexy Red, and he must have some type of deal that's not even available to other people, to whereas he gets to be the owner and player.
You want the truth?
Sure.
So between Apple, Eldridge, which is Todd, Alpha Wave, which is my friend Rick Gerson, and myself putting in money, real skin in the game, as they would say. Those are the investors, you know?
While he would deny these accusations, ironically, this interview would only strengthen the volume of these rumors.
But do you think that Drake's deals are a point of contention for his peers?
I can't answer that question. It's not appropriate or my place. I have to definitely display good cultural etiquette. So, do you like your water? Would you like any ice with that?
No, this is excellent.
This theory answers the question.
That's the answer, man. Hey, if you know anything about communication, the mass majority of communication is nonverbal. We got an answer, man. He answered everything else, but the things he didn't answer. Okay, bro.
That was asked of why. Just this past November 2023, Drake promoted Meek and Rick Ross's album. It would also answer the question on why Drake has so many enemies, denying sample clearances and sending cease and desists. If true, this would make him not only one of the biggest streaming artists ever, but an empire. While only time will tell, he already has some of the most powerful people behind him. Thank you for watching this entire video. And if you enjoyed this, I'm pretty sure you enjoy some of my short and long form documentaries you can find right here. Well, anyways.
Hey, man, y'all go check out MOXY Approved, man. It was a good ass video. Hey, Drake, what the hell, man? But hey, see y'all in the next video, man. Appreciate y'all.